So in this question we have a graph, y equals x squared plus ax plus b, and we're told that it meets the straight line y equals x plus 1 when x equals 2 and x equals 4. And we want to find the values of a and b, which are these values here in our graph equation. So to do this, we're going to consider what happens when we plug x is 2 and x is 4 into the equation. And we know that at that point the lines meet. And so we can set these two things equal to each other when we sub in x is 2, x is 4, and then we should hopefully be able to solve for a and b simultaneously. So why don't you pause the video and have a go at doing this now. So here we have our equations for our two lines here, and we know that when x is equal to 2 or 4, these two things must be equal to each other. So we can set the right hand sides equal to each other when x is 2 or 4. So we have two cases, x equals 2 or x equals 4. So why don't you try and find what happens when x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 4 and come up with two equations in a and b, which we could then solve simultaneously. Have a go at doing this now. Okay, so you should get something which looks like this for the first one. So as you can see, I've set x squared plus ax plus b equals to x plus 1 here, and I've substituted in x is equal to 2. So this simplifies down to 2a plus b equals minus 1. So see if you can do the same thing for x equals 4 now. You should get something which looks like this. Again, all I've done is replace the 2's with 4's and worked it out to get 4a plus b is equal to minus 11. I now have two equations which I've labelled 1 and 2, and I'm going to solve them simultaneously to find a and b. So pause the video and have a go at doing this now. Okay, so I'm going to do the second equation, which is here, minus the first equation here. So I do 4a minus 2a, b minus b, so the b's cancel, and minus 11 minus minus 1. And this gives me 2a is equal to minus 10. So a is equal to minus 5. I can then substitute this back into one of these equations to find b. So pause the video and have a go at doing that now. So you should get, if you substitute into this first equation, 2 times minus 5, because that's a, plus b is equal to minus 1. And so we find that b is 9, and our answer is a.